Welcome back. We're going to open the moulds that we poured yesterday. It's been wet weather, so they could handle being in overnight. I'm going to start up this end with the smallest one, the Lord is my Shepherd mould. So lifting straight off. And then we're going to lift the piece out carefully. Holding it up. So this is the piece. And this is our spare, so we're going to remove our spare. Take that off the bottom, like that. Smooth out the bottom, and then set aside to dry. This is a lovely one-piece mould, very beautiful piece. Will look nice in stains. Now, always put your moulds back together straight away. Straps back on, just so that it doesn't move. Okay, now that goes in my scrap bin. This will get reconstituted back into my slip mixer. So now I'm going to come to this one. This one is Gabrielle. I'm going to lift straight up. Excellent. Put this piece over here out of the way. And here is Gabrielle in the mould with our add-on piece. So we're going to lift him out carefully. Just make sure he's not stuck anywhere. So far so good. Lifting straight up. Support as much of the piece as possible. And again, we have the spare that needs to be taken off before we can stand him up. Slice that off carefully. Now, as I said in the previous video, I wasn't going to pour two sets of wings. He can have a set of wings, so he'll have the beautiful set of wings coming out here if we wanted to. But because I only have the one mould for the wings, I'm going to use that on Michael. So this one we're going to add on in the reverse here into this space where the wings can go. We have this small little patch that is going to coincide with the detail in his costume. So we're going to slice off, this is our spare, the pour hole. So following the line of the shape, and slice through very carefully from this side. And now we have a nice shape. Now just so that in case any air gets trapped, we're going to put, the opening is just here on mine, so I'm going to put a small hole, just a slit there, and in case I trap any behind, a hole here. Right, so when we only have to add the small piece on, that's all we need. So now, with some slip, paint it on the back. Doesn't need a lot, just needs enough to help it here. Oops, didn't need to pick up one. We're then going to place this in that space and a little bit of gentle pressure to get it all to align up. Pushing it in. Not too much pressure, just a small bit. Then with our brush, just fill any little bits. Not too much over the detail. We don't want to destroy that detail. And there. So now his patch has been put in. So again, now he's ready just to be put aside to dry and can be cleaned up in a few days. Maybe a bit longer if the weather stays wet like it is. So that is Archangel Gabrielle. Put him up here. Now, moving on. Now, we'll quickly put our mould back together. And I'll finish strapping that in a minute. Michael, I'm going to lift. Yep, all in the base. I'm just going to put this one over here until I finish. All right, so we have Michael here. He has an add-on, so there's a sword in his arm. So we may lift that out of the way.